So hey, what's up guys, Box here and welcome to a bit of a different video. So this video is more just to collect your ideas and thoughts on my F1 2018 career mode, which will be releasing soon once the game's released. So obviously I need you guys' input on this. So something that I want to do is obviously career mode, and what I've done in the past in previous games is leave a vote for which team you want me to do. So what I'm going to do, when this video goes up, there will be a poll on my YouTube channel. So if you go onto my YouTube channel and then you go onto the community tab, I believe it is, by the time this video goes up there will be a poll for you to vote. And what I'm going to do, we're going to be voting on the team you want me to drive for in my first season on F1 2018. So yeah, if you go on the channel, go to the community tab and hit a vote button on there. And what I'm going to do, we're going to talk about what teams and discuss the teams and what potential career mode each team could have, and then I'll make sure, well then make sure you go and vote for the team. So obviously we've got the three fastest teams to start with. So we've got Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari. I'm going to write them off. I don't want to start a fast team. That is not what I want from this game. So those three, unfortunately, I'm afraid are going to be written off from the list. Then that leaves us with Force India, Williams, McLaren, Toro Rosso, Haas, Renault and Sauber. So I haven't actually thought about my preference for these teams and which team I want to be. So I'm not sure, to be honest. So what I'm going to do, get my thoughts out. You guys have your input in the comments and make sure you go vote in the poll. So first of all, there's obviously, if you start at the back of the grid, Sauber. So Sauber, really, right? They're probably the slowest. If McLaren and Williams, they're probably the three slowest teams. So we've got, first of all, Sauber. So that would be a decent team because you can really develop that car. Obviously it's Alfa Romeo, so it's a cool looking car, but it's going to be a bit of a challenge, to be honest with you. I mean, I've done Sauber in the past when they've been absolutely shocking and it's been difficult, but it's a good challenge. So that one's really going to be we're going to be near the back of the grid, I think, for starting with that career mode. So that, and then we're going to have to develop it, and that would probably push us into a Ferrari drive towards the better end of the season. So there's Sauber. Then there's also Williams. I mean, they've struggled this year, haven't they, with their pay drivers? So it could be cool for them. Revive Williams. So that could be a cool career mode. I couldn't get my words out then. So then we've got McLaren, which is a team I've been leaning towards. I've been kind of thinking, right, let's do McLaren. So these are probably one of my favourites to do, McLaren. So McLaren, Renault, of course, struggling in terms of their drag on the car. They got too much drag on the car, so we'd have to really develop the aero side of things, as well as maybe a bit more what's the word, consistency on the engine, reliability, that's the one, a bit more reliability on the engine. So that would be the sort of R&D path of that. But McLaren, obviously we could turn McLaren obviously to their former glory days, winning championships, stuff like that, a bit of a return to glories type thing with McLaren. So that's McLaren. We've obviously then got Renault, which is another favourite. Again, similar to McLaren, really a factory team, trying to bring them back to their former glory days. So Renault, cool looking car as well. Interesting drivers, Hulkenberg and Sainz. So that's another option for us. So we could do Renault and McLaren are sort of my favourites at the minute. Then we've got Toro Rosso. Now Toro Rosso obviously have a Honda engine. Red Bull are going to Honda next season, but if we do a Toro Rosso career mode, I've done that in the past. I've done them, but I've also done the McLaren career mode in the past, and I've done a Red Bull career mode in the past. So Toro Rosso, I started with them on F1 2017, but I kind of regret it. I didn't really enjoy driving the the Toro Rosso, sorry. So Toro Rosso, not my preference, but I'm going to put it in there anyway. Then we've got Haas, which is another Ferrari powered car, so that would probably lead into a Ferrari drive. But Haas might be a bit of an interesting one. Quite a decent car actually, so sort of middle of the pack. So we could go for Haas, probably end up leading into a Ferrari career mode in the end. And then finally we've got a Mercedes powered car of Force India. Now Force India could be a bit of an interesting one. They've had their ups and downs, sort of struggling at the minute, but Force India, that could be a solid choice, you know. I might actually look to do a Force India one. So I'm not sure where that would lead. That would probably lead to a Mercedes one, but it's quite an open team. in terms of where you can go afterwards, but Force India is definitely another option. So my preferences at the minute, in no particular order, McLaren, Renault and Force India, I think. They would be my preferences, but obviously I'm going to chuck other teams in there, but I'm not doing one of the top 3 teams, that is for sure. So now what I'm going to need you to do is go to the channel, go to the community tab and vote for the career mode. So do let me know on that poll what you want me to do. If you're not happy with any of the choices, leave a comment on the poll and I'll look at them, and then we'll take it forward from there, just seeing what team will go and what you guys want me to do will go the majority. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. A bit more of an admin video, I guess you could say, just sorting out career mode for F1 2018. But do let me know down below what you're most excited about for career mode in F1 2018. Is it the contract negotiations or is it the new R&D paths? I don't know. I'm personally looking forward to the R&D paths, but yeah, we'll see what happens then with career mode. Very excited to get this underway. Gonna have it on PS4, so if you guys want to race online with me on PS4, do let me know. I'll be using the Logitech G29 wheel. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I do look forward to hearing your thoughts on which team I should use for career mode.